No sitting in the chair this week. We're on a special journey, celebrating 25 plus years of Tennessee Crossroads travels. Now we picked out some destinations just for you and your next getaway. When you crisscross the state for a quarter century, you can't even begin to count the highlights. We've met hundreds of wonderful people, many just ordinary folks doing extraordinary things worth sharing. Telling their stories on Crossroads requires a tight-knit team that shares the same vision.
No. Yeah.
We've been fortunate to have a great one. In addition to yours truly, there are two members who were here from day one. Jim DeMarco's now WNPT's production manager, but sometimes we get him out of the building to shoot stories and share his comical side.
Bring me a beer.
Ken Symington wears the lofty title of executive producer now, but he pitches in to do any and everything to get the job done.
How's my hair?
Even with cameo roles as a diner, a much younger diner, or even front porch rocker. Corny as it may sound, the main team member has been you, the viewer. Our audience has shaped the show's premise and persona. We know you like the variety of stories in each show. We know you especially like our two-lane travels to cool, quaint destinations, ones your friends may not know about. Armchair journeys that may turn into real ones. That's what this special's all about. As we meander through 25 years of stories, you'll notice some things have changed, while others never have. Like that endearing wanderlust and the joy of discovery. That's the engine that drives Tennessee Crossroads, as well as this special we created just for you. I think the best compliment we get from wonderful viewers like yourself is how you use our shows as guides for your day trips and weekend getaways. So we thought, why not use 25 years of TV travels to create some complete great Tennessee getaways? Any Crossroads style getaway's got to have three key elements: an interesting but comfortable place to spend the night, a unique local dining experience, and at least a stop or two along the way to get out and do some exploring. The only hard part's choosing among hundreds of options. It's incredible how a natural disaster could create such breathtaking beauty. When the New Madrid earthquakes of 1811 and 1812 made the Mississippi River flow backwards for 3 days, the result was Reelfoot Lake. While the lake is the main attraction around here, we've discovered other worthwhile stops that make for a complete and unique Northwest Tennessee getaway. Like Dixie Gun Works in Union City. Founded in 1948 by the late Turner Kirkland, it's an international headquarters for antique firearms, including Civil War era black powder guns and parts. Plus, there's an old car museum, which reflects the founders' fascination with machinery. In addition to 36 antique cars, there are countless interesting old mechanical devices. Several miles south in Dyersburg, Rob Wiles recently discovered a landmark business that's all about Tennessee's favorite nut. No, not Rob, it's the pecan.
And it's an infatuation with pecans that started small.
We started with 4 flavors of gourmet pecans in 1995. Currently, we are up to 20 flavors.
Betty and her husband Hal started the feed and seed store years ago, and Betty often ran the place while Hal was working in the field.
And some sugar-free gift boxes.
But it was son Mike who planted the pecan business and who honors his family as the business grows.
Started out with the 4 flavors and named one after my mom, my aunt, my grandmother. We just come up with creative names. It personalize it, and I'd like to think that maybe one day when I'm gone, hopefully this business will continue and our names will continue through our products.
Well, do you have a pecan named after you?
I do not. Everybody but me.
Oh, one day there will almost certainly be a variety name for Mike. But whatever they call these treats, and whether you call them pecans or pecans or cans, heck, just call them Penningtons in Dyersburg.
Nuts are a nice snack, but when you're ready for some great home cooking, how about this local favorite Ken Wilshire found in Tiptonville?
Boyette's Dining Room has been a landmark eatery here since 1921. It's survived the Great Depression, recessions, wars, and many changes in our lifestyles. No matter what, people still keep coming here to eat by the thousands.
Delicious. You want catfish steak plate? And here's white bean chow.
The fish, chicken, and ham, served family style in the bowls, and that's what we've continued to do, and I think that's what's worked for us.
No, it's not double vision. Jan on the left and Fran on the right are twins, and they certainly understand and respect what Boyette's means when it comes to special places in Tennessee.
Catfish, country ham, chicken, frog legs, quail, shrimp, oysters.
All served family style in this warm, cozy place by the lake.
And if you ever wanted to know what it takes to keep a Tennessee tradition alive, it's about 1,000 pounds of catfish fillets, 500 pounds of catfish steaks, about 25 country hams, and so very much more.
By the way, this is just for 1 week. The restaurant has had guests from all over the world, including politicians, musicians, actors, and many, many more.
All the way to Chicago, all the way to Boyette's, just for this here. Great food.
You know, every night when we close, I'll say, did everybody enjoy it? Did we have any complaints? And she said, no, everything's been really good today, and everybody that has come in here said that's the best meal I've ever had. So, hey, that's what we want. It makes us feel great.